Right, how's your squad looking?
Better. We'll have Batty back with us, Kingsley back with us, Reece Burke back with us. Too early for Tyrrell. We've picked up another knock from Saturday, one of the starting 11. Won't be available. But apart from that, it'll be that one and Tyrrell will probably be the only two that miss the game.
You're not going to tell us who's missing then?
No.
Do you feel better now that you've got these? I know you will be missing someone, but you've got a much stronger squad now than perhaps.
Yeah, I mean it's been frustrating. I have to admit that definitely in the defensive part, we've struggled to probably keep a settled back four together for more than 3 games, I think, and that's been frustrating. I think once we get a settled back four, it'll make us stronger. Just chopping and changing all the time doesn't help, but we're working very hard to try and do that.
Does that absence of continuity hurt you?
It's not ideal. Look, we have got a very good squad and good strength and depth, but I think it's important to try and get especially in the back four, to try and get a bit of continuity, with the goalkeeper in the back four.
You've got an under-23s game tomorrow. You obviously played a lot of first teams on Monday, didn't you? Will you do so again tomorrow?
There'll be some players playing tomorrow to get some match minutes, really. Ones who need it, and that's the way we'll do it. We'll bring a 20-man squad with us to Luton. Some of them will play in the game, some won't. Some will play, come in and train on Saturday morning, and try and get them some fitness that way. So yeah, we'll mix and match it a little bit.
You're probably going to expect this question, but Marcus Henriksen, how do you think he fared playing for the 23?
He did well, and we expect that. But it wasn't just Marcus. I thought we had a lot of good performances in the game, and that's what we want. We need people when they're playing in these games, and it's important we get the right enough minutes into people who don't play. We'll try and arrange another game next week. A little bit difficult trying to do that at the minute because of the. I don't think it's called the checker trade anymore.
Leasing.com.
Yeah, the leasing.com trophy. There's some games in that, so it's difficult to try and find a friendly here for Tuesday to try and get some minutes in, but we're trying to work on that as well.
Marcus showed the right attitude to you.
Of course, they all do. I've said that to you before. We've got a really good attitude in terms of the group, and that's what we've created here, I think, from day one.
And Norbert Ballock played on Monday as well. Impressed with him?
Yeah, I mean, again, Norbert's a little bit behind in terms of up to speed with the group, so we're working hard to try and get him up to speed quickly, because I feel as if he'll be an important player and an important part of the group once he gets up to there.
Will Norbert or Marcus be in your 20 this weekend, or is it still too soon?
You'll have to wait and see.
We've just been speaking to the man himself, Kamil Brzezicki. He's got 100 games for this club. How influential do you think he's become here?
He's been outstanding since I've been here. He's all I can speak about is what I've seen. Yes, I've seen him last year in games I've come to watch, but he's one of the best wide players in the league, if not the best on his day. He's so quick, dynamic, can hurt anybody in the blink of an eye, and a great character. The boys love him around the building. He's always smiling and chirpy, and I think that's just the way Kamil lives his life. So he's been an outstanding form, him and Jared, really, on both sides for us, and long may it continue.
As an outsider looking in, I always got the impression he was perhaps a little bit withdrawn from the group when he first came here. But as you mentioned, he looks as though he's very much at home.
No, he loves it. And he does. He feels a huge part here, and I have a good relationship with him. And I think that's really important with Kamil. But in terms of his performances, they've been second to none. We've been really pleased.
He's just been talking about his future as well, how he would like to stay long, but it's something he'd like a bit of clarity on. Is there any plans on that one?
Well, Kamil did. We had a meeting the other day, myself and Iab and David and Lee, and we were talking about the futures of probably 7 or 8 players who are approaching the last year of their contract. So Kamil was named as one of them. So we are in a process of trying to get round them all and to see where we go with it. So, look, he's loved here by the fans. He's a huge part of what we do. So we'll try and pick that up again over the next couple of weeks.
I know it's only September, but you're right in saying there's a big batch of players in the last year of the contract now, and so you'd expect a bit of movement on that. Yeah,
I mean, we've spoken about it, so it's not gone under the radar or anything like that. We've all sat down and spoke about who is approaching their last year. When do we want to get into conversations with the representatives now, or in a month's time, or 2 months' time, or wherever it may be. So, it's definitely in the ball is definitely rolling on that.
Okay. Just back to the here and now. Is there such a thing as a manager knowing his strongest squad, and have you the strongest 11, and have you had the chance to play it yet?
Well, it's been difficult with the injuries, I think. You always approach a season thinking your best 11, and then one injury and somebody else comes in and does well, and another injury and somebody else comes in and does well, and then you start thinking. But I mean, if you ask me now, with everyone fit, do I know my strongest team? Yes, I do. But at the minute, it's difficult to try and keep everybody on the pitch. We are picking up little niggles and knocks that are not months, in terms of time scale. They're weeks, and it's just definitely in the back four. It's affecting us a little bit. So we need to try and get a bit of consistency in terms of the selection. Definitely in the back four. The rest, I feel as if I've got changes within games, changes if I need to change to try and win a game. And that's the way I've always liked to approach the midfield and the front three, to see where we can hurt the opposition on the day.
There's obviously one particular area that you're not going to tell us about with an injury, but there's a fair few decisions to be made throughout the team, isn't there? Where are your biggest selection dilemmas this week?
I think there's always selections. I think we've got a very good group here, a very good squad, and everybody's here want to play, expect to play, and are knocking the door down to play. And that's down to me to make sure we pick the right team, myself and my coaching staff. But I've got good dilemmas all over the pitch.